Ginagawa mo?
Gulay mga guys, gulay.
Yan na naman. Anong tawag yan? Sisig chicken?
Sisig.
Kaong guys. Kumana na sila guys. Bira guys.
Palpal mga guys. Guys, guys.
Laman. Lamon.
Nandito na kami sa Saudi. Ang tawag ito hit cake guys. Mainit hit cake guys.
Tapos na kumain. Busog ng lahat. Salamat po. Another food. Abroad, may camel dito. Oh. 'Yon. Daming mga camel mga kabro, di ba? Ano bro?
Saudi Arabia has just unveiled plans for the biggest and most absurd mega project ever. The Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman wants to build two 500-meter tall parallel skyscrapers, stretching 170 kilometers across mountains and desert terrain. The project is called the Mirror Line, and turning this into reality would be like building 2,001 World Trade Centers next to each other twice. Since only 12 skyscrapers in the world have crossed the 500-meter height barrier so far, building 4,000 of these at the same time and at the same place sounds like a ridiculous idea. So
رئيس مجلس إدارة نيوم نقدم لكم ذا لاين. مدينة مليونية بطول 170 كيلو، صفر سيارات، صفر شوارع، وصفر انبعاثات كربونية.
Few countries in the world can claim to have a transformation plan as ambitious as Saudi Arabia. In 2016, the kingdom announced Vision 2030, a diversification plan that would reduce the country's dependence on oil and shift the economy, tourism, technology, and other sectors. Since then, they have revealed a master plan called Neom, meaning New Future. Neom will be a futuristic smart city and currently consists of 3 massive megaprojects. The first part of the development is a floating 8-sided industrial complex called the Octagon, which would serve as a port for shipping routes through the Red Sea. In addition, the city will have a major outdoor skiing destination called Trojena in the Arabian Peninsula, where entertainment and events should take place throughout the entire year. However, none of these plans are as extravagant as the Mirror Line that was first announced in January 2021. More details of this proverbial line have been revealed recently, and calling it insane would be an understatement. So what is the Mirror Line? It's made up of 2 500-meter-high buildings that will run parallel to each other across 100 kilometers of desert terrain. These parallel structures will have mirrored exteriors and just 200 meters of space in between to house a city of 9 million residents. The linear city will start at the coast of the Gulf of Aqaba in the Red Sea and reach into the country, cutting through mountains and desert terrain. The two mirrored facades will be connected via walkways. Most of the interiors will be vertically built and will contain public parks, offices, and homes on top of each other. So basically, their plan is to stack the infrastructure of a normal city vertically on top of each other. But not only that, their plan is also to be 100% sustainable and feature the most modern technology. Those living inside will be fed through vertical farming integrated into the 500-meter high walls. On top of that, the structure is supposed to line seems more like a massive wonderland that will come to life straight out of a fiction book. Saudi Arabia wants to build parts of it by 2030, so why does Saudi Arabia propose something so extraordinary when the promises most likely can't be met? Central City doesn't sound too convincing when considering these immense construction emissions. Also, critics have been quick to funds. Some of the plans for Neom and the Mura line are just too complicated to turn into reality. Most commentators believe that the completed designs of its recent claims into reality. Even with foreign help, the magnitude of the Mura line project is too big to complete in the next few decades. As for the Mura line, another important question to be asked is whether people would actually want to live in such a place. For now, we see the Mura line as a concept idea for different ways of living. But realistically, the project is massively overscaled and faces many problems for now, and a more realistic approach would be to integrate some of these futuristic plans into Saudi Arabia's already existing cities. But what do you think about the Mura line? Could it ever be built, or does it remain a science fiction fantasy?